All right, we're back.
Uh,
So, yeah, what I was just saying, either you could pay a silver for a ration, or use a silver for the food, or you can just expend a ration. Paying the silver is probably easier though.
food is a silver? This better be some damn good food.
Well, it's food for an entire day, not like
Fair.
one
All
meal.
right, fair. All right, I'll
Dude,
expend a
buying your
silver.
food is expensive. We're college students, we know this. Um,
Yeah, you're right.
so yeah, basically, I wanted to wait until we went live again to tell you what your options here are. Also, for anyone watching, we're going to only go one more hour, then spend the last hour to pretty much just talk shop. Since this is the pilot episode and we don't have the logo on screen fully. Also, totally forgot to put your
Student
character
trademark.
portrait underneath your stats. There's a lot of stuff I didn't do, and I'm very disappointed. But whatever. Um,
Unprofessional.
I'm so unprofessional. So pretty much what your
Get
goals here are.
pretense.
Oh, and this messed up again. I need to figure out how to stop making it do that and find a better way to do this. I might give you my account and have you run this instead. Oh, it crashed. That's nice.
Run what?
Run roll 20 for me instead, and pretty much just give you all the reins of OBS so you can do it.
Hello? No? What?
Pretty much because Firefox crashes with me, and I'll tell you about it later.
OB OBS chugs on my computer.
Oh, does it really? Ooh,
Yeah, my
that's
computer
not
can't
great.
handle it. Trust me, I tried.
There we go.
You could try Opera.
Yeah, there's a lot of streaming things. I'll figure something out eventually.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
biggest thing is I want people to see it from the player side instead of the DM side. So I have to have two windows opened, and it's very weird how it works. Maybe actually no. I think I understand. I know a way to do this. I have a good idea that I'll use in between next break. Maybe actually, we're gonna do one more hour, so for next time. Um, so your goals, what you can do right now, is you can head to a major city. The closest one probably be in Darzin. You can get on the river. You know, walk like a good chunk of the day. Get the river, hire a boat to ferry you all the way over there. And then turn in that quest. You could hire that one guy to tell you more about this one monster, or you can like go around and do whatever you want to do.
Mm. Well, first things first. I go up to the. It's morning, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the mercenary hire shop,
All right.
and I find the dude that knows about the flesh golems, and I try to ask him how much he's asking for the information.
His buying rate for one day is 2 silver. So he says if you pay me 2 silver, I can answer these questions as well as any other you have for all day.
Okay. I hand him 2 silver.
All right. Give me 1 second. And okay, that's a way better way of doing things. I can't believe I didn't think of that before. Um, so you handed the 2 silver, and you're just asking about the gloom golem.
Yeah, well, I'm asking about gloom golems, where they can be found, stuff like that.
Yeah. So he kind of like goes into his pack that he keeps in a locker in the back, and he opens an old book, and he says oh, gloom golems. They're pure malevolence and woe. They haunt the layers of Hades, thriving on misery and despair they inflict on others. The feelings of woe that they absorb from their fallen victims manifest as torment visages pressing against the insides of their skin. However, gloom golems do not actually absorb the bodies of their prey. And after that, he kind of steps up from his book and doesn't read it directly, and says they're creatures that attack the living to cause pain, and they're found anywhere where maybe a portal could be. And he thinks about it, and he goes to like the desk where people pretty much hire themselves out, and he asked for basically like a quest log for no better terms. He starts flipping through, and he says, "Well, here I heard something like this a while away. And he points to a place that's like way off in the kingdom of Vaudu to the southwest, if you want to look on the map. Its capital is Hutun. And he says, yeah, over here in Hearth, there were spottings of something that fits this description. If you're searching for a gloom devil or a gloom golem, that's where it would be found.
Okay. Now I ask him, I'm like, is this a monster that a single person can handle, or
For what it's worth, its challenge rating is 7. And that's 3.5, so it's probably less for this. So he
yeah, it
looks at you
might
and
be
he goes,
more actually.
no, I think it's less because the full attack wouldn't do as much. And he looks at you and he goes, well, if you're careful about it, then yes, you might be able to take him unaware.
Hmm.
Just know that it uses a spiked chain. And it
I look
also
at my
has razor sharp claws that it can attack with.
I look at my skin and I'm like, this would not be, that wouldn't be
Perhaps you
that
might
good
want
for
to
me.
hire a mercenary of sorts to travel with you. If you head
That
to
would
a
be a good
capital, then you
idea.
might be able to find better suited ones.
Solid advice. Thank you, my friend.
He bows and he says, if you have any other questions, I'll be here. Or if you wish to hire me for the road, we can do that as well.
Mm. And I ask him, I'm like, how survivable are you?
He's basically, like, at a game, he's basically a commoner. So he can take like maybe one hit from, or maybe two hits from something small, but if it's bigger than like a goblin, he'll probably just outright die. He's not a
Mm.
fighter by any means. He's a scholar.
I would rather you not die. That'd be bad. You probably have a family to take care of, so
He nods and say, I'm very good at hiding, but if that's your wish, then that's it." And I'm guessing you hand him the 2 silver.
yeah, I hand him the 2 silver, and at that same time, I clasp his hand and I look him in the eye. And I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
Yeah, he goes back to sitting down, and basically this place is like a table where you can find people to hire out as well as quests that have come in by mail from all around. And then there's basically just a room with just kind of a small room, just with people sitting around. A couple mercenaries, a couple people who don't really look about fighting, but probably have other skills like this guy. That's about it.
So as I'm walking, I like again, I don't move my head. I just kind of talk in a low voice that so Lily could hear me. I'm like, "What do you think? Should I hire someone here? Should I travel to Darazin?"
You can hear her whispering in your ear, and she says, "Well, people around here don't look too great." And everyone around here is basically like in leather armor and like a rusty long sword and the such. And she said, if you wait till you get to somewhere closer to that small town, then you might be able to get someone who knows more about the area and might be better suited to fight.
Fair enough. And what do you think about that half elf girl that we met yesterday?
She
Should we sidetrack everything and go help her?
she looks and she goes, "It's finding someone. She might not pay you, and in fact, I don't really trust her." You can kind of get like a hint of jealousy in her voice.
I don't know, man. Those claws are pretty cool.
She goes, "Well, if you think someone can stealth better than you, then yes, we might hire her
There
along,
are
and she
plenty of
might
people.
find her sister."
There are plenty of people that are better at stealth than me. There's you. You can turn invisible.
She goes, "Yes, but that's cheating. We all know this."
I mean, is it though? You're like not even a foot tall.
She goes, "I'm small, yes, but we prefer to be called small people and not any other names that may be hurtful.
They
I actually
can you
prefer
even
to go
bench
by
press
my
a
name,
toothpick?
and by in like in a hump, she like disappears, or like you hear
That's my.
her like get off of your shoulder."
So at that point in time, I'm like, whatever. Why you mad though?
So where are you heading to? What's your next
And
goal?
all right, so I'll go back to the inn and be like, I found some stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, the inn's it's still in the day, so no one's really in there. There's maybe like one
Yeah,
guy at the bar, and the barkeep is standing there and he goes, "Oh, what'd you find?"
Hearth.
Hearth. What about it?
That's where I need to go.
Oh, have you found something about that gloom devil or gloom golem?
Yeah. I talked to a scholar at the Mercs R Us.
I need to find a name for that at some point. I'll add that to my list of things.
You could just call it the barracks.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So at the barracks.
Yeah, there it is. Again, I continue my streak of being a god tier name chooser. But yeah. I spoke to a scholar and they said that they are found normally by portals, and the last portal recently that was found was in Hearth to the southwest, east, yeah, southeast,
Southwest. You had it first time.
southwest. Wait,
It's
what?
we. West is to the left. East is to the right.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. Shut
A
up.
lot of people don't know that. You're not alone. So yeah, he nods and says, "Well, do you have the first thing?
Oh,
I'm on the cusp of
west.
figuring
I
out."
thought it's
Oh God, I'm on the cusp of figuring out something next. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but I need a lock of hair from a drowned woman.
I mean,
Well,
oh,
there seems to be some
how thick of
specifics
your
about.
morals?
Well, here's the thing. I can't get a specific time frame, but she seems to have had been underwater for a while. And by a
Any
while, I
location or
mean a long time.
location?
I have no idea. I'm still working on this part.
Back to the barracks.
What are you gonna do at the barracks?
I'm gonna ask him something about anything like any local legend or any talkings about a drowned woman, one that's been drowned for a long period of time.
You get answers on like, of course, there's the legends of like the women who come out of the water, like the woman who like saw her lover die at sea, or he never came home, so she stayed on the beach and eventually died. Um, but there was recently a fishing accident that involved some women uh to the north off the coast of Hinshire. And if you're really looking for something that grotesque, you might want to search there. Seems like the bodies weren't always found. And by recently, I mean like this happened a couple years ago.
Okay, so we got her, we got Hinsher. Hinsher's on the way if I go to Darazan. And like at that point in time, I'm like, are you still mad enough? Are you still mad enough to not talk to me?
You see her on her shoulder, and she goes, "Maybe. What do you want?"
I want your advice.
She goes, "And will you say you're sorry?"
I like roll my eyes and I'm like, I'm sorry for offending you.
She goes, "Are you gonna say it like you mean it?"
You know what? You know what? All right, let's do this. I'm going to pers- I'm gonna roll with persuasion, and I'm gonna give her like a fake heartfelt apology that also pseudo ensues like charming,
Okay.
like Prince Charming. There it
Okay.
is.
Is that the persuasion roll?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So she buys it, and she goes, "All right, fine.
There
What
it
do you want to
is.
know about? What do you want
I,
my?"
I tell
Go
there
ahead.
is a we got part two of our big quest to might involve going to Hinshire to the northeast.
She takes out
Uh,
this small map, seemingly out of nowhere, And she goes, Hensher, well, it is on the way to Darazin, and we could probably just take a boat there after we get out.
Yeah. We're investigating a boating incident that involved two women apparently drowning.
She thinks about it.
Unfortunate, but
And she goes, well, if you need to find something like that, then I suppose it's a starting. It's a start.
and it's on the way. So I guess we'll do that.
All right.
And with that, I head back to the inn, and I'm like, I got more. I go in, and I'm like, good news, everyone.
I was waiting for it. This
There it
guy
is.
in the bar, the drunk guy at the bar, like looks over and is like, "Huh?" And the barkeeper's like, "Get back to your drink, Robert." Yeah. What'd you find?
This time I just say to him, I'm like, Hinsher.
Kensher or Hinsher?
Hensher. Yeah.
It's actually Hinsurf. Hinsurf.
Hensurf. There it is.
Hinsurf. And he
Hensurf.
goes, "Yes. Well,
Yeah.
what about it?"
That's a boating accident about 2 years ago involving two, or not two, but a few women or something.
As well, it might fit the time frame. It'll take me a while to figure out how long it's supposed to be, but from what I can see, it's definitely over a year. So that's a good place to start.
It's on the way where I need to go as well.
Because he nods and he says, "Well, I'll here. When are you planning on leaving?"
Uh, hmm. And I ask him, I'm like, how do seas fare as of late? Or how does the water fare?
He looks and he goes, "Well, it's just a river that you will probably be traveling in, and they're always very
I'm
calm."
like, I'm very obviously nervous when I'm talking about water.
Yeah. He looks to you and he's trying to be something. He says, "Rivers are mostly calm. They're large boats. Nothing's gonna happen."
Aren't there like murlocs or something?
So he goes, "No, nothing's happened in a while. But maybe they're planning a huge attack. Who knows?" And he puts
You're
his
not
hands up
helping.
like he's trying to be all scary.
I'm like, that's not. That's rude.
You hear your little fairy friend laughing on your shoulder.
What are you talking about? Fucking put you in a jar. And with that, all right. So how many days? How many rations would it take, in theory, instead of taking the boat, if I went to Darazin on foot? I'm just talking theory
It'll
crap.
take about a week to get to Darazan on foot. So roughly 7, maybe 8 if you take a break and do something. Um,
I'm gonna give I say, when's the next boat to Darazin go through,
he goes,
or Vilheim?
one leaves every day, and one
One leaves every.
returns every day.
How long would it take by the water to get to
Maybe
Darazin?
like 3-4 days, depending on the water.
I buy 8 days worth of rations, so 4 gold.
4 gold, yes. It's actually 2 gold because you have that discount.
Oh yeah,
It's very cheap.
yeah. So minus 2 gold. I give him 2 gold, and I'm like, I need, just in case, even though it's like a 3 or 4 days on boat, you never know.
Love Stevie says it's always safe to be stocked up on food. All right.
Yes, sir.
So when
And
are you
with
planning
that,
on leaving?
did the boat leave today yet?
Yeah, probably. It's it's past noon probably at this point. You've been running around doing
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, he nods and he goes, "Yes, it leaves around noon."
Piss.
So you might have to wake up a bit earlier in the morning and travel out there. Might take a couple hours to get there.
Probably. And with that, like, I sit down and I just talk. I like shoot the shit about him. I tell him about Bard College and how I got thrown out and why I'm even here.
Yeah. He shares his own tales about him and Sten when they were kids and how he decided not to stay at that bar and started one with the same name here, and they've been having like a petty rivalry ever since.
I chuckle and I tell him stories about how I met Stan and how he convinced me to do a keg stand
Oh,
when I was
Jesus.
when I was a freshman in Bard College.
Oh God. Yeah, it's probably like you did it at the bar, and then the parents came home. Like the parents walked in, it's like you're doing all this in their bar with their ale, and they got all mad about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you guys shoot the shit until nighttime. You end up falling asleep. Spend the 1 silver on the food for the whole day.
Okay.
And yeah, you wake up pretty early in the morning and start traveling out.
Yep.
Um, did you want to hire anyone for this trip there?
Uh, you said that they're just dudes in
Yeah, like
leather armor
more or
and
less, they'd
rustic
probably be
longswords, right?
like a bandits, like a normal bandit character.
How much is it again to hire them? 2 gold a day and 10 gold if they get in combat.
Yeah, 2 gold a day, 10 if they get in combat, and if they die, it's 1,000. But I think these guys are weaker than most, so it'd probably be like 8 gold a day, 5 gold if they got in combat, and 500 if they died.
I don't have enough money to pay for if they died.
Well, I mean, it's you could definitely like even if they go unconscious, it's basically the same of a character, and they're gonna roll death saving throws. You could
Oh,
totally like save it. I should probably also tell you how like this stuff works as far as them dying, like what would happen. Also, these
yeah.
guys don't have their blood on file. I should tell you that they're too poor for that. Um, if you skip out on paying your mercenary, you will receive a small bounty that can either be paid before hiring anyone new or serving a small prison time. Bounty hunters will probably look for you, but they probably will not kill you. If you refuse to pay a death benefit, then you will gain a large bounty. Bounty hunters will probably try and kill you. Um, and there's definitely no way you'll be able to hire anyone new. So yeah, if these guys die, if you really want to be an asshole about it, there you could probably like say something like they ran away or something like that, and it's possible that they might take half off of the death benefit. That's kind of the thing about hiring people with no with their blood not on file is there was a scheme that everyone kind of knows about a while back where if their blood wasn't on file then they would basically run away during combat one day, and then since no one knew if they had died or not, they'd still have to pay half of it to their families. Their families just being people they knew, and then the mercenary would go to a different town and do the same thing again under a different name. Man, my throat hurts.
Uh, mm. At this point in time, I'm like, no, mm, no.
Yeah, so basically there are 3 tiers of people you can get. You can get the bandit, you can get the mercenary, or you can get a champion. And there are 3. They all cost different tiers,
Okay, so turn one, tier one, tier two, and tier three.
basically. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can just persuade someone into paying even half of that, like 5 silver a day.
Um, that's gonna be really tough. But yeah,
Hey, man.
you can definitely roll persuasion of like the 2 people in there. Roll me a persuasion check on disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I'll roll another persuasion check.
Well, you
Or
still had
one
the
with
2
disadvantage.
different things. Yeah, roll another one.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay, yeah, 15. Not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough. Probably
Feels
didn't
fucking
even
bad,
need to
man.
write another one. Yeah, you're trying to persuade people, and a lot of these guys are, they're poor, but they're hard pressed to get what they think they deserve.
Okay. Um, So yeah, with that, I guess yeah, I go. I just leave and go for the boat.
All right, so you head to the boat, and it's a small little like it's not even a village really. It's just a dock out in the middle. And a small dirt road leads you out there. It's just a rickety little dock, and the guy's sitting there, and there's a good number of people waiting to travel. And he gets into the boat and he starts letting people on, and it's gonna cost you 5 silver to get on the boat and ride it.
Can I make a persuasion check to see if I can get?
No, this is
All
just
right.
the normal stuff.
Hey man, it's like cars. I can haggle. I'll mark off 5 silver.
Okay.
Fucking dad.
So yeah, interesting. All right, we'll do that. So you get on the boat, you pay the 5 silver, and it's just a lot of like traders, merchants, maybe one or two people with a sword, who are just like, maybe if I go to a bigger city, I'll be found easier, kind of thing. And then you, the little bard, and
Yeah.
as
You
you
know what
get
I
on,
just realized what my character is?
what?
As a quick aside. Hey,
What?
have you ever watched The Road to El Dorado?
Yes.
My
Oh,
character is Tulio.
yeah.
My
We
character
got
is
that,
just Tulio.
which is great. We have about 25, a little bit more, like
Yeah.
39 or 29 minutes
Yeah.
left. Let me turn that on so I know. Basically half an hour left. And so you get on the boat and you start going, and he lifts up the anchor and takes the rope away from the docks, and you start floating down the river at a decent pace. And there's a bottom part of this boat with beds in it if you wish to go to your, you know, room to sleep.
Well, I go down there and I sit on my cot or bed or whatever, and I'm just like
It's basically a hammock.
quietly. Yeah, I'm basically just quietly practicing my loot skills.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people like sit on the top. It's a small boat, and it's very surprising that it even has this under deck area. Because it's basically only like 20 feet across, 25 feet across. The bottom part holds like 8 rooms. And you're actually bunking with another person. He's not in there right now, but he's just a normal commoner, a human. He's up on the top deck somewhere. And yeah, you basically just, what do you do for the next like 2 days or so?
Just keep practicing. Maybe every couple of times, just do like small like pyrotechnic things with prestidigitation and minor illusion. Are there
Nice.
any like are there any young people on the boat?
Yeah,
Like
there's like a couple
younger than
kids,
me?
like a family with like 2 kids.
I would like if they see me practicing like with like tiny fireworks and stuff like that, I like put on a small show for them, try and keep them entertained so they don't bother their parents.
Nice. So yeah, they're the parents are pretty thankful, and they finally get a couple moments of peace and quiet. So after like 2 days or such, um, oh okay. Let me read a spell real quick.
Swear to God, if it's fucking like fireball and the entire boat explodes.
No, it's not, but that would be. I thought about it. Yeah.
It's Hydra.
So you're sitting there, and you're just. It's a very bright, sunny day. A couple clouds in the sky, and yeah, and all of a sudden, everything. There's a small little black dot that just appears in the middle of the boat, and everyone just kind of looks at it like, "What the hell is that?" And then it expands and gets about 15 feet across very quickly and just engulfs everyone on the boat. It basically engulfs the boat in general, and everyone inside it can't see anything. You can't see through
Dark.
this darkness, and you hear a very loud voice from somewhere around you. It's very hard to tell where it's coming from. That just says, "Stop the boat and surrender all of your coins and anything of value." And very quickly, the boat kind of like stutters to a stop, and an anchor drops, and you hear the sploosh of an anchor dropping in the water.
And I like sigh, and I'm like, God damn it.
So, since the boat
Dude,
dropped,
does my dark vision pierce through
no,
darkness?
no.
Damn
It's
it.
actually a point in this. It's dark vision. You can't see through this darkness. And this lasts for, yeah. You know, since being on this boat for 2 days that this boat is longer than 15 feet. So it's definitely possible maybe to reach the end of this if you travel in one direction for long enough. Um, but you keep hearing these voices, and you hear like footsteps tap on the wood, and
I'm
you hear
going
some panic
to
in people's voices.
I'm going to sneak.
Okay.
Can I or stealth? Can I stealth with advantage because since we're in complete and total darkness?
Um, I mean, no one can see. You don't even have to roll because no one can see you, and you can't see anyone.
No, but I mean sneaking to the point of the boat where they can't see me, like where I can see.
Um, I don't think you'd have to roll. Give me like a navigation roll if you have it, just to like see
No,
if you can even find the edge of this darkness.
there's like not a navigation skill.
Oh, is there not? I keep thinking of other stuff, so let's take you off that. Is there not navigation? No. All
No.
right, give me like something that about that. Let's just get like a perception check.
All
Handy
right, I
old
can work with
perception
that.
check.
I can. Oh, that's
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 your
my
AC.
AC. That's not what I need. That's what I need later. This is what I need.
Yeah, so you kind of you get to the head of the boat, and you just see this very large black orb around the middle of the boat, and you look up and you see some elvish people. There are three people on top of a hill above you with bows aimed down, along with one their drow, actually, you can tell, and with one drow in robes, and you hear footsteps coming from the other side of the boat.
And I'm like, no, I like this is one of those. Have you ever watched Saved by the Bell,
A little bit.
where the main character like freezes time and like talks to the camera?
Yeah.
This is one of those moments where time like freezes and my character, I look at like the camera and I'm speaking directly to the audience and to myself. I'm like, I have two options here. I can either hide, the people get robbed, or fight.
I should also point out I lied. There's only two archers on the top, and then the guy in the robes. And then there's the footsteps that you can't hear.
How does magic work again? If the caster dies, the spell dissipates, right?
Yes. If it's a concentration spell, at least.
Fuck, I don't even. This is when metagaming would help if I memorized darkness. Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Are they within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Are they within 10 feet of each other?
Yeah. I'd say
We're
so.
casting Shatter, boys.
Okay. Did that work? It didn't work.
Saving the day.
1 second. Um.
Hello? Hello?
Need,
Video game.
so there's those, and then I need
Wait, oh shit, I already cast it, my bad. Take the 13, I guess.
people get to see the behind the scenes stuff of what I'm doing. Also, I don't think that the other ones are actually here, so I'm gonna have to roll them from the book. That's interesting. Where is that? All right, so cast shatter. Did you cast it?
Yeah,
You
I did. 13 damage.
Yeah, the first one. So those three need to make Constitution. Constitution?
Yeah,
Constitution saving throws DC 11. Is that con? That one's a 0. They all have 0.
It's a flat 20s.
Yep. Oh, pass, and I dropped a dice, and it's a pass. So they all passed.
Well, so they all take 6 damage.
I'm gonna write down the health. Oh, there. That. They all take 6, you said?
6, yeah, because it's half rounded down, right?
Yep. All right. Let's go into initiative,
Okay.
just so I can see what everything's happening. Archer 1, Archer 2, Mage, Warrior 1, Board 2, 3.
Oh, this is a bad call. Ah, dick.
There you go. Let me actually bring you over so you can use your actual thing. There you go. Let's roll initiative for a lot of different things. Where are my d20s in here? I'm going to be like Neil instead of Adam this time around, because I have to actually roll actual dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got the perfect amount. Initiative modifiers. Oh, that one didn't work out too well. So this one is 4 and 21 and 7, 20, 13, 15. I missed one, didn't I? Or did I? Oh, there's one more border. So I think I'm spelling border wrong, but I don't care. I said 5 instead of 4. Fuck me. 4. That one is only a 5. Then I need to roll 2 more. I can look that up. I think they're just, they got a +1. So 12 and 13. And what was yours?
Oh, I didn't get to roll mine because I don't have a token selected.
It's on the map.
Oh, shit. My thingy is in the way. My bad.
And for me to get ready just to roll a bunch of stuff in person. Tell me when you roll.
Alright, we just rolled.
There you go. 24. Damn.
Yes.
Yep, you go first. So there's this big black orb of darkness in front of you, and then the 3 guys on top of this cliff.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the dude.
Which
The
one?
mage.
All right.
Bam! 26 for 9.
Yeah, I wrote his health down wrong. Fix that. Yeah, and he took another 9. So yeah, he gets hit and he growls back and spits back in a dwarven tongue. Do you anything? Do you?
I speak Dwarven, by the way, so...
Sorry, Elvish tongue. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Which you also speak. Yes, you totally understand. He's just cursing at you.
And I yell at him, I'm like, leave the people. Just leave. Can I make an intimidation check to see if that did anything?
No. His guys outnumber yours.
Feels fucking bad, man.
Do you do anything else?
I like move back into the edge of darkness.
Okay. Alright, so archers' turns. So there are one archer that goes. Basically, everyone goes at this point. It's just you and then everyone else.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to order these differently, just so I know how things work. I'm going to do them in sections. This is basically how I'm going to have to do everything. Just you go and then everyone else goes. They're probably just going to roll one number.
Okay.
From here on out. So the two archers take shots at where they think you are. So let's see if they even know.
Come on, disadvantage.
Yeah, they both take shots, and you hear them like tink tink on the sides of you. You also hear. Ooh, that's a crit, and all of those hit probably. Yeah, they definitely do. You hear random people being cut down in the darkness before. They think that people are retaliating and are just killing people. And then the mage goes. And he's actually not going to do that. Actually, yeah, that seems very interesting. So he calls forth a lightning bolt from the sky. Basically clouds start rolling in and you hear him chanting something. You can't hear what he's saying, but you hear him chanting, and then he calls down, and it's 5d6, I want to say, or 8d6, or what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, 8d6.
Oh Jesus.
And he's calling it down on the boat itself. So roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is fucked.
6. I'm actually gonna roll it in game, make it easier. This is basically just to see. Yeah, you weren't around it, so you're not gonna feel this.
Okay.
Luckily, it's very close. That was the number. But the boat itself takes 29 damage. Basically, what happens is this hits somewhere. You can't tell where it hits because you can't even see the lightning come down, but you hear the thunder, and it hits the boat, and you can smell smoke. And you can feel the boat rocking from side to side. And you have a very bad feeling about what's going to happen next.
This is bad. So
and you hear elvish people calling back and forth. Like, these guys are calling back at the mage, like, hey, we're still down here.
And what does the mage respond with?
You can't hear anything he says. He might not have said anything at all.
Okay.
So what do you do?
This is already fucked beyond belief. Take another pot shot.
You gonna poke out of the darkness and just throw something at him?
Yeah, and then pop back in.
Okay.
Or, yeah, pop out, pop in.
Okay. Yeah. Throw your Eldritch Blast. Actually, sorry. Is that everyone who went? Let me actually roll something else real quick.
Alright.
That hit. Oh, let me grab a D8. Cool. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Damn, you're getting a lot from that, aren't you?
What, Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
getting
the
you
thing
such
that
a
makes
huge
Warlocks
bonus?
good.
Let me see something. Yes. He's clear. Cool. Yeah, you hit him. Wow, for 8.
Is he dead yet?
You're definitely chinking away at him. Yeah, you jump out and you throw your Eldritch Blast and it hits him. And you're still
So in
rolling
that
with
case,
advantage, and it's very weird. I need to figure that out.
I'll pop Hex.
You already did your one thing for the day. You can only cast one spell per action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, but you can still only cast one spell.
What?
Yeah, that's
What
how
do
the
you
rules work. When you cast a spell, you can only cast one spell. You have to use the cast a spell action, which is weird, but yes. That's what I just read. I normally let people do this, and I'll let you do it this time because I might be wrong. But that's what I was reading when I had to look at casting a spell next to somebody.
Where does it say this? Wait, what's up?
Go ahead and cast it.
Bam.
I'll figure that out later on. Place a curse on creature you can see within range, which is, I'm guessing, 90 feet. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic to the target whenever you hit with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And I guess his targeted, I guess that would be, I don't know. Fucking, I don't really have much. Huh.
Probably would have been a better
This is
idea to
awkward.
cast this before.
Yeah, I know. But it's a bonus action, so whatever.
Alright. So yeah, take off the level 1 spell slot. And
Yep. Well, I'm out of spells for being a warlock other than Eldritch Blast.
Alright. So yeah, do you dip back into the shadow?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, these are getting on. Those are on point. 19. So yeah, one of these arrows, how much does this bow do? A d6. 1d6 of damage. Plus 2. Plus 2. So you take 5 damage as even in the darkness an arrow bolt slams into your shoulder. And then you hear this wizard casting more spells. And go ahead and roll me another dexterity saving throw.
God, this is really bad. 15.
Nice. Yeah, 31. You hear it way closer this time, and a lightning bolt slams down, and you can feel the boat. You can feel water on your feet as this boat is sinking.
Water on my feet and I'm on the deck?
Yes, you're on the top deck, and you can feel water on your feet.
Can I drink a potion and cast a spell in one turn?
Yes. You drink a potion as a bonus action.
Alright.
So what do you do?
I'm going to drink my potion of water breathing.
Okay.
And then I cast invisibility.
Okay, nice. So you do that, and do you like hop in the water or something?
Yeah, like I dive into the water.
Okay. So yeah, you see around you some drows that swam to the coast, and you see bodies floating in the water, that were fighting, and one of the drow is dead as well. And a lot of the survivors kind of swam to, or like panicking. Some are swimming to the shore. Some appear to be sinking. Like one guy is like scrambling to the water, and then something snatches him from below the water and drags them down.
Well,
And I think that's where we're gonna end it for the day.
that's bad. I should have just dove off the boat immediately. Fucking whatever. Fucking heart of gold, my fucking dick. It's boss time. Oh,
Yeah, I read that. That was
oh
actually
man.
really funny.
Oh man. We got dicked.
Got
That was
dicked hard.
bad.
So
That was real bad.
I think that we're gonna take our 5 minute break, and when we get back, we're gonna do the wrap up where we talk about how this game's going and take any questions if anyone's even watching, which I don't think people are. Told the 2 viewers, hey, it's something.
Better than nothing.
And I think we got some new people in there, so it's fine. Some of them
Yep.
are from you. So yeah, we're gonna take that